Welcome to the video. Today we're going to be playing the Division 2. So stick around. I'm going to be doing some things today. I'm not exactly sure. I kind of like doing this random thing where I don't know what I'm going to do. I just figure it out as I go. I don't like these scripted things where people are like, I know what I want to do. I'm going to do this. 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 Sure, that might work. But I like to be the random. I want to be different than everybody else. I don't want to be the same as Joe next door or Tim on the other side of me. Not that anybody's there, but you get the point is, I don't want to be like everybody else. That's not my point. I want to be different, and it's hard to do that these days because there's a lot of competition. So trying to be different is like trying to win the jackpot, basically. But we're gonna try it. Um, Anyways, let's get to this. I'm gonna have to fix this, so you're gonna have to give me like 2 minutes. I gotta get this fixed because
backup request.
Sony and its great wisdom on PS5. I don't know if it was the collaboration of YouTube and Sony, the software itself, or something, but every time I go live, when I go through my PlayStation, I could go through my laptop, but it's just a pain in the butt. I can't find my capture card because I have an external one, so I can't find it right now. And when I and not only that, but I don't know where the cord is if I do find it. So I usually stream through the PlayStation because it's easier. I just go live, boom, boom, boom. The biggest problem I'm having right now with PS5, though, uh, as opposed to when I was on PS4, so when I was on PS4, I could write my title, description, put all my tags in, go live, everything was good. I didn't have to fuck with nothing. PS5, first time I went live, and ever since then, I put my title, my description, my tags, and then you know where the problem was? The tags. For some reason, the PS5 wants to put underscores after every single word in a tag. So if you have 3 words in a tag, it's going to go underscore twice. Out of 3 times, it's going to go twice. Problem with that is, well, it's not really going to be what you want, right? People are not looking for those words with underscores. And it does affect, it does indeed, I've tested this, it does indeed affect whether people are going to find your videos or not. So then what I have to do is if I have like 20 tags, for example, I don't know if that's how many you can have, maybe more. You've got to go into YouTube Studio and you've got to go into your video right away and you've got to take out all those underscores and then save it so that it's normal. That takes another 20 minutes. So, what I do now is I come in, I go live, I don't put any tags, and I use something called TubeBuddy, and I've made these lists, these playlists of that. Basically, it's got tags for every game, and I just go insert, and then I just look away, and it starts putting the tags in for by itself, and then I just hit save. Boom, done. So much. What a big time saver that is. I've also been using vidIQ, very good software. Well, I wouldn't say either one's better than the other. They're about the same. They're about the same. One, they do have obviously they do have different pluses and minuses. I would say the minus for vidIQ is the fact that it's way more expensive to run that one than it is for TubeBuddy for the same what you're getting. All right. Anyways, enough about that. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do here because there is some stuff that I was playing around with. I think I was playing with. Yeah, I was playing around with this. Oh, and I launched a video yesterday. It wasn't. The quality is not 100%. I don't know if my webcam is not the greatest. I can't seem to use this PlayStation 5 camera. I can use it now, but I can't actually use it. I can't plug it into my PC and use it. It's a good quality camera too. Um, so that sucks. So I'm gonna figure that out. What I might do with that is I've created something called Division 2 chat that I'm gonna do every week. I'm gonna try to do that. I'm gonna try to remember that. I've got a lot of things going on right now. So at home I got a menu plan for every meal, and I've got all that stuff to think about. And then when I have a video idea, I kind of just come into the game. Instead of writing it down, I just come into the game and I just whatever's in my head is starting to come out. I start building this thing. Should just write it down, but I don't. I just come into the game and I start building it. And then I try it out, and I try it out, and I try it out, and then that's when I release my videos. Once I figured it out that it's good, then I put it out. So this one here, I would love to say that it's viable in PvP. It could be, uh, but again, the imbalances in the game. Sorry, let me just get off topic real quick. I wanted to finish what I was going to say before. So the Division 2 chat is, I think what I'm going to do from now on is I'm going to do it this way, where I'm actually in the game. Even if I'm just standing right here like I am right now, going through stuff or something, or just talking, I'm going to do that. We'll say, to start, we'll say twice a week. Twice a week. I would say Mondays and Thursdays. Mondays and Thursdays, I think we'll do it that way to start. Because the last time I started this, I did like a little trial run and I wasn't impressed with the way it turned out. It didn't turn out very good. It got like, I don't know, well, let me look. Let me look. I don't think it was very good. I think they got like 30 views or 40 views. And then I put a build video out, and it does amazing. Obviously, not as good as the creators that are like 15 times the size of me or 20 times the size of me, but oh my god, I can smell that. I better put that away. Because the government places where you buy your weed have these containers they put it in. Ooh. And it seals decently, but not the greatest. So you keep getting a whiff of that. But anyways, so I'm going to try something different. I've done this before. I think I've done this before. I've got an idea. So I'm just going to put a random piece on this. I don't care if it's just that. Whatever, I'll fix it in a minute. Okay, so let me see what I have on here. So I'm thinking, and I had this idea. So I did obliterate and I did versatile. I've done that a couple times actually in different builds. And I mean, with those two particular talents, you can put them in any build. But what I was thinking, and this is probably weird, but I was thinking on making a hardwired build into a DPS build, but yet still have that capability of being able to constantly use seeker mines and your hive as distractions, so that you can focus in on the person instead. Because let's face it, in PvP, when you throw a hive or you throw a drone out, what do people do? They stop focusing on you. They start focusing on your skills. They want to destroy them, right? Because they're hurting. That's why I use them. Distractions. Because it's like throwing meat to a wolf. He doesn't give a shit about you anymore. He wants that piece of meat. Unfortunately, I have to get. Let me see what I have for resources. I really gotta start deconstructing things. I've got too much shit on me. Okay, so I got ceramics. How much money do I have? 20 grand, 5, 10. I could probably do 3 things. So I could probably turn 3 of these hardwired pieces in. I don't know if I have all of them. I don't have any hardwired. Wait. I got a piece of hardwired on, but I've already configured that into skill damage. Okay. I want to keep the chest piece and I want to keep the backpack open. I don't want to use those. Well, actually, no, I have to use the backpack. I need to keep the chest open. So I don't know if I got hardwired or if I picked up a piece of hardwired and when I was doing my thing. No, I didn't. I just want to see what pieces I did pick up before. You know what's going to happen when I go to the thing. Okay, so here's a piece that I picked up. And it already has skill damage on it. This is perfect. Okay, so the knee pads. The holster, it also has skill damage on it. This is perfect. So I can roll those two into reds. Not these two, but the two I was just talking about. So knee pads, holster. So I need a mask and a backpack that has skill damage on it if I can get it. Alright, so let me put my True Patriot build on. This build fucking destroys people. It doesn't look like it does, but it does. If you've ever watched my video on this one, yeah. The Pestilence plays a big part of it, but I also threw the M-Line's Guard on with it. Perfect preservation. Great for healing yourself. Gunner is the biggest thing with this build, because every time you kill something, you get armor on kill with that. Okay. I was going to go to the summit, right? Yes. That's the great thing about being on PS5, though, is this normally takes forever to load on PS4. Like, you'll hear the motion, and then you'll just wait and wait and wait and wait and wait. And then eventually, it goes to the summit.
We need you to
This
secure
one
a
is just like, boom, done.
This may take a while. Hope you cleared your schedule.
I gotta fix this live, though. I'm really impressed right now at the fact that I haven't even put a tag in yet. I haven't even put my tags in yet, and people are coming in. I'm impressed with that. I like that. That's nice. I haven't put tags in yet. Seriously, I haven't. I'm right here on my tag page right now. I was about to do that a second ago. I think I've discovered a secret with YouTube as well. I could be wrong. I could be right. I don't know. But they tell you, and this is a true story because this took me a while. When I first started in the Division 2, when I first started streaming this game, it took me, I'm not kidding you, about 35 videos before I started to pick up some traction. Now I've got, I don't know, but I have lots. I have lots more than that now. Now I'm really getting the traction. Now sometimes I don't even have to put tags in, and people will just keep coming in and you know, it's just like, it's nice. I like the tags because then it spreads the variety out. More people can see it, and more people should see it. But I just got an update on the thing there the other day, yesterday. It was about Heartland, and I think I said that in the video I made. I can't believe that. 2023 possibly before it comes out. 2022/2023 is what it said. Possibly. It'll probably come out in March or April of 2022, but you know Ubisoft. And I don't get it because even if you give them extra time to work on a game, it doesn't seem to matter because they don't see the potential like we do. Like this game, for example, even though it's 2 or 3 years old, I think it's 3 years old now, even though this game is 3 years old, there is so much potential I see in this game. We haven't even scratched the surface of this game, of what they could have done. It just pisses me off that they just sit there and go, well, we'll just make another one. They do that with a lot of games. A lot of games that have big potential, they just go, I'll just make another one. People will buy it because it's the Division, right? Well, wrong. Actually, wrong. You make people happy once, and then you piss them off once, and then you piss them off a second time. Your next game might not do so good, actually. But this is crazy. I'm gonna do heroic because it's so much easier and quicker. I can do legendary, it doesn't matter to me, but I want to get this done today. I don't want to be here till tomorrow fucking trying to get it done. And let's face it, when it's on legendary, it's not easy. And half the time, I'm gonna get rogue agents because you know I'm just not lucky. But half the time, the rolls on legendary are terrible. I've already went through this on many videos, being playing it on Legendary. Oh, thank God, no rogue agents. Finally, my one time I come here that I don't get attacked by rogue agents. Alright, let me just make sure I put the right skills on here. So I'm using Gunner, so I want to use Banshee. I don't know why I have the sniper turret on there. I'm gonna figure out what I'm gonna use instead. I'll probably just throw a hive on there instead, to be honest. And then what I'm gonna do, oops, how do I save this? Oh my God. We're gonna overwrite it. There. Because I keep forgetting to do that. Okay. So here's the thing. With this, not the pestilence, but with the M-Lines Guard, what I didn't realize is I used to overlook this gun all the time, and I did, because it just looked like a piece of shit. I'm going to be honest here. The first time I used it not long ago, I made a video, and it didn't do very good. Obviously, I don't know why. Nobody cares about that shit. Apparently, this gun, upon reading the actual talent, I knew it gave me armor if I killed people. But what I didn't do is actually read how you do it. So it says killing an enemy repairs 12% armor over 5 seconds. Headshot kills improve the repair by an additional 12%. It says killing is the key word is killing. It doesn't say shoot or only use a gun. Because some things like there's certain things that I have here, certain chest talents, like for skill builds that say skill kills will do this for you. So that means that all I have to do is just keep this gun out. If I'm using it with a skill build, just keep the gun out and kill them with skills, and it will repair my armor, and it does. But I'm not using a skill build. I'm using this. But the point is all you have to do is keep that weapon out when somebody dies to get the repair.
High-risk target approaching.
You're burning me, but it's not doing shit to me, bud.
That'll slow that agent down.
there's my backpack. And I said I needed a mask. There's another backpack, but it's got critical hit damage on it instead. Okay, and I think this is a chest piece over here. The chest status effects on my guys. So I got one of the things I needed. Now I just gotta get rid of some junk. Oh my god, I got so much shit on me. Let's get that backpack right away before I forget it. Okay, so I've got 3 pieces. Oh, there's another piece over here I didn't get. Let me go look and see what that is. I doubt it's what I want. Knee pads. So I got that. I already have knee pads. So 3. I mean, I could try it out. I could try it the way it is. The question is it going to allow me to do the same things?
Safe area
That's the
entered.
biggest question. So that's what we're going to find out. We're going to find out if it allows me to do this. If I change it. So we go to the backpack, hardwired, skill tier, weapon damage instead. Okay. Now I need to find my other hardwired piece, turn it into weapon damage. Actually, before I do that, I really need to get my library fucking updated. Was that knee pads? Yeah. Or no, core talents, weapon damage. Alright, let me go here. Whoops, no, I want hardwired. And then I think the other one was a holster. Yes. Alright, so I'm going to change this now. I'm going to put this on with my hardwired pieces. Okay, so I'm going to put my regular hardwired on as well. Now, this is where I'm going to switch it up though. So I got my 4 pieces of hardwired on. Now I'm going to put on okay, so I'm going to put Gunslinger on my, actually, you know what? No, I'll put Obliterate on because it's 25%. So I'll put Obliterate on the chest piece. And we're going to put on the contractor gloves. So there's the contractor gloves. So this is what we're gonna try. 4 pieces of hardwired. 3 of those pieces were rolled to weapon damage instead of skill. I just want to see if it allows me to spam seeker mines. It should. If my theory is correct, it should still let me spam seeker mines. But what I'm going to need to do is I'm going to need to look at what I have for critical hit chance on everything. What's on here? Chance. I'm going to just jack up my chance a little bit. I don't really care about critical hit damage too much. A lot of people focus on critical hit damage, and while it is nice, and I'm not going to say it's not everything. There's different ways to do things. And I've actually built I've built things that are different that will destroy anybody that I don't care how much fucking critical hit damage they have. If you can't hit me, you don't win. That's the point. Okay, so we're gonna switch up our skills. We're gonna keep that hive, but we're gonna go with the seeker mines, and we're gonna see if we can indeed use it this way. If I can use it this way, I have just designed something that will be an efficient killing machine of a build.
Supply drop nearby.
You're gonna need to get the access codes to the vault to recover the item the hyena stole from Air Force One. Our hyena insider says whoever's posted it in the old CEO's office will have a key card that should give you access to the vault.
I'm gonna need to put some skill based on it.
Vital signs critical.
I'm not worried, I'm fucking regenerating my health. That still does a fucking respectable number. Oh, I like this. Oh, it is letting me do it. Oh, baby, I think I found something nice. Oh, baby, this is gonna be fucking quite a build. I'm not even done with this shit. I'm just scratching the surface. Okay, so what if I do this? Fuck the chance, because I'm already fucking critting it. You saw Obliterate, it's already critted anyway. So what is... Okay, so we don't need to worry about that. So let's just throw on, like, one skill haste mod. I like the results I'm seeing already. Who would have thought that rolling hardwired into a red build would allow you to do this shit? I'm running the backpack, though. You have to run the backpack because that's what speeds up the thing here. Now, the question I have here is how much skill haste do I need to put on my shit? That will be determining a lot of things. Okay, so I might have to put some skill haste on it, but still, it's still speeding it up. It's still allowing me to spam them quite good. Not as quick as I normally would. We got a big guy, we got a big guy. Oh, I like this. This is going to be my new favorite build. I thought I could never do it after True Patriot, but I think I just found something better. Oh boy. Fun times we're gonna have. So I'm gonna take off both of these things. And I'm gonna start putting some skill haste on them. This is going to be fucking insane. Okay, so I'm gonna try it this way now. Just in case you're just coming into the chat, I'm doing hardwired a different way. I've got 3 of them rolled into a weapon damage instead. 1 into yellow. I'm using Gunner because I want to have the armor on kill. I'm using the Pestilence because I have lots of weapon damage. And the Pestilence loves weapon damage. Plus I'm using the Contractor's Glove, which is damage to armor, which again, the Pestilence loves. And then, as my primary weapon, I'm using Emmeline's Guard, so every time I kill somebody, if it's a headshot, it's 24% armor repair over 5 seconds. And if it's just a regular kill, it's 12% over 5 seconds. So let's get this party started. Oh shit, this guy's fucking...
Serious trauma detected.
Thank God I'm using this.
Check out for the key card.
I like it. 4 pieces of hardwire with three of them rolled into weapon damage? Oh, Jesus Christ. I can spam just as almost as quick as when I'm a full skill tier. And it does pretty good damage, even though I'm weapon tier instead. So,
Looks like that key card is the one we were looking for.
it allows my other weapons to do more damage, though. It allows my Pestilence to really hit like a beast. I'm only skill tier 1, by the way. And my shit's hitting like it's a fucking beast. How am I able to spam secret mines at fucking skill tier 1 with all this weapon damage that it's allowing me to have? So to rectify that problem, if I'm concerned about doing more skill damage, I can easily just fix that problem, put this bad boy on, and get my skill damage. And add to my skill damage, sorry.
Hostile radio.
Because as you know, 40 stacks of that baby gives you 60% skill damage. I was just playing around with the pestilence because it was hitting like a beast. But you don't have to. I would recommend actually you do it this way instead, because then you're going to get your fucking skill damage up. So now when I throw my skills there, it's going to do way more damage. That's close to 2 million damage I just did with that Seeker Mine. I like it. Hardwired with a twist. Imagine that, eh? It's funny, it's allowing me to use a damage tier instead of a skill tier. And it's allowing me to spam secret mines, which is nice. Now let's try something different. Let's try this bad boy instead. Because if I was going to PvP and use this in a PvP build, I would want to use this. Because trust me, their hazard protection is not going to protect them against the
vault's just up ahead.
Skill damage part of it. So, here's another thing that people wouldn't be expecting either. is here's somebody you're using hardwired, yet not in the same way you would normally run it, with damage tiers instead. Yet I can still do some decent damages. I saw the damage off that explosive secret mine I just did, and that's without the capacitor's help. I was in the M-Line's guard on that one, which does not give me skill damage.
Cool. We moved the president. He's tucked away nice and cozy upstairs.
I didn't get the key card.
Shit.
So I like
They pulled
this.
the president out of the wreckage.
This is an
Agent, you've
interesting
got a new
build.
assignment. Find out where the president is being held and get him back. Sink Isaac with the banks.
Meet somebody in a dark alley and it's like, oh, he's just running hardwired, no big deal. Upon looking at your build again, he goes, wait a minute, what the? And he's dead. Because that's exactly what would happen. It doesn't look like it would do much damage as far as skills go because of the fact that I'm only a skill tier. But in PvP, I would actually do this. In PvP, I would do this. Because most people are running shields in PvP, I would switch to Technician. Keep everything the same, but switch to Technician. Gives me another skill tier. And if I really want to heal, then I'll just finish them off with my M-Line's guard. Because I do have the weapon damage to do so. It's not going to be crazy, but it'll be enough to put them down. After my skill does a lot of damage to them. So, now that we've increased our skill tier by 1, just by doing Technician, because it gives you 1 automatically, I've also increased the weapon damage on this bad boy, because remember, the more skill tiers with this bad boy you have, the more weapon damage it gives you for that weapon. So I have 2 tiers now, so that will give me 15% weapon damage bonus on top of everything else. And I'm running hardwired with a weapon damage tiers instead. It's the 3 of the pieces anyways of the 4. So I'm going to reset this and I'm going to try it again because now I've added a skill tier and I want to see if it actually changes the cooldown. Because it should. I should be able to ease back on my skill haste mods. And I should be able to put straight a chance
detected.
a little more.
You're gonna need to get the access codes to the vault to recover the item the hyena stole from Air Force One. Our hyena insider.
Obviously, I'm going to go with these because this one is the longest one, right?
Key card that should give you access
That's why
to
I'm
the
using it,
vault.
because this cooldown is longer than the other cooldowns, right? The multi-seeker mine has the longest cooldown. In we go. I could use it that way. But I'm using, the reason why I've ditched that, because if I was using it in PvP, obviously I don't want to use gunner in PvP because, you know, most people are running their little firewall shield because they're noobs. They're running their little firewall shield, so the minute they encounter you, they're like, oh, I gotta get my shield out, my little lady death. Or as I call it, the lady boy. Because it's such a garbage gun. It is. I actually, on a live stream, I actually deconstructed my Lady Death, and it was a fucking god rolled Lady Death, and I deconstructed it and called it a piece of shit. Because it is. This gun right here, the capacitor, in my opinion, is better than a Lady Death any day of the week. I have a build for that too. No, I could use that pistol you were talking about, but the fact that is I'm trying to keep this weapon out for the most part, because if I take damage, right, every time I get a kill, it keeps healing me. You know what I mean? That's why you see me holding this gun out all the time. And I've got enough weapon damage that I can do some pretty good damage with my guns. I'm actually not gonna deconstruct that until I throw this.
Vital signs critical.
He's hurt me now, so now I want to heal, right? It doesn't matter how pretty I kill him. That's the beautiful thing about this gun is when you get a headshot, it's 24% over 5 seconds. Okay, so there's still somebody alive. Oh, he's over there. Oh, he's not. He's dead. Never mind. So, I'm impressed with the way I've designed this because of the fact that I really only have 2 skill tiers, and yet it's almost performing, and I say almost because it's doing almost as much damage as when I was actually rolling this as a 6 tier. My skills are still doing considerable damage.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
Oh, you know what I just fucking thought of? Hold on, I've got another way to do this. Just give me a second, I have to restart this after this. I'm gonna try it that way. I don't care if I can overcharge either.
Checking for the key card. Looks like that key
Since
card
I'm
is
going to
what
be
we were
using the
looking for.
capacitor in this all the time, I'm just going to take this away and I'm going to actually put those on instead. And I know I'm not skill tier 6, so that's not my point. The point of this is I will be able to get my hive charges will be blah, 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 blah. I'm going to do this again. I'm going to show you again because I want to see myself. My hive charges should come back a lot quicker than they were before. So I'll be able to use my hive a lot more often. And I've added another skill tier. So now we're technically in the hybrid zone.
Supply drop nearby.
You're gonna need to get the access codes to the vault to recover the item the hyena stole from Air Force One. Our hyena insider says whoever's posted in the old CEO's office will have a key card that should give you access to the vault.
Yeah, my hive charges are coming back way faster than they were before. Hold on. I also want to make sure my hives have the right thing on. So duration. Stinger charges, okay, yeah. Okay.
This is the worst job ever. Ready for some pain! I failed you!
Wait, that's giving me overcharge anyways? What? Whoa, what the fuck happened? I'm getting overcharged, and I shouldn't be getting overcharged. What the fuck did I do? Did I unlock something I didn't know? I should not have gotten overcharged for that. Wow, I think I might have found a bug. Alright, folks. I think we found a bug. Alright, so let me just explain something here. So I'm using the BTSU gloves. And in order for you to overcharge, you have to be skill tier 6. Now, is it because I rolled my hardwired pieces into red that it thinks that I am skill tier 6 when I really am not? Because I should not have gotten... You can see on the bottom, I got overcharged. So how is that possible? So that means that I just went from skill tier 3 to basically skill tier 7. I should not have gotten overcharge. It should not have activated. And this is what I mean by playing around with things. When I said it before, when I said I like to just put random things together, like pieces, to see what happens. Sometimes this is the kind of things you discover. This should not happen, by the way. I should not be getting overcharged from this. Because I am only skill tier 3. And in order to do that, you have to be skill tier 6. Well. Overcharge. Yeah, I'm getting the overcharge, you can see. So, folks, I can overcharge at skill tier 3. Can you do that? Now, I've got a big question. If that's true, that makes me wonder. Let me just finish these assholes off first. This makes me wonder if I can do the same thing with something else. Good night, motherfucker.
Checking for the key card.
Alright, so let me just maybe let me just see here. If I take these off, I'm gonna have to put something yellow in its place. So let's put just hardwired piece there. I'll put this there. So I still have 4 pieces of hardwired on, and I'm only skill tier 4 now. Okay, hold on. And it's giving me overcharge. It's giving me overcharge, watch. What the fuck? How am I getting overcharge? It's gotta be the fact that I rolled those pieces into weapon tier instead. So it's still counting them as skill tiers, but yet it's giving me the weapon damage. Interesting. Interesting. I need the backpack back on, unfortunately, so I'm gonna put this back on. So either way I do this, I need to put the other. So I'm only skill tier 3. I'm going to show you something that should not be happening, but it is. Okay. So I should not be getting overcharge, but I'll show you. I'm only skill tier 3. But watch what happens when I detonate my hive. Because I've rolled hardwired into red, watch what happens. I'm getting overcharged. Look at the radius. I'm definitely getting overcharge. Like, that is fucking crazy. Overcharged at skill tier 3 is not something you see every day. You're not supposed to do that. Okay, that's not supposed to happen. This just opened up so many possibilities now. So now that I know I could do that, it just makes me wonder that if I just put 3 pieces of skill on, or 2 pieces of skill on with those BTS gloves, would it do the same thing? Would it still grant me overcharge? Something tells me it won't. And I think it has something to do with the fact that I rolled 1, 2, 3 of my pieces of hardwired into a weapon tier instead of a skill tier that it normally is. It still thinks that it's a skill tier for some reason, because I'm using the whole set. Now, here's the thing that's stupid. This is what bugs me about this fucking game. So, you see how it says hardwired 4 of 6? So it's acknowledging that the whole set is 6. Yet, for some reason, in their wisdom of when they made this game, they gave us the 2-piece bonus, the 3-piece bonus, the 4-piece bonus. But where's the 5 and 6-piece bonus? Otherwise, just say hardwired 4 of 4. Could you imagine if they had a 5-piece and 6-piece bonus? More people would be using gear sets. Everybody relies on the yellow pieces and the exotics and all that nice stuff. They forget all about these little green pieces. They can actually be way more powerful if you build it right. Like, for example, I'm getting overcharged at skill tier 6, skill tier 3. It's crazy, and it's giving me overcharge. You can see my hive radius just go bloop, like humongous. So it's not like I'm making it up.
Looks like that key card is the one we were looking for.
That's crazy. So overcharged at... So you know what that means? If I was PvP... Okay, so now if I was PvPing, if I take this bad boy right here, okay, and I overcharge him, I overcharge this thing right here. As you can see, you see skill tier 3 where I am, right? So basically, I'm jumping from 3 to overcharge, which means I'm going from 30% damage to 80% damage, and I'm going from a 15% radius when it explodes to a 200% radius when it explodes. That's crazy. Let's look at the hive. Let's see how much of a jump in the hive we get, too. Okay, so the hive. I get 3 stinger charges, right, for being skill tier 3. 60% damage, 15% range, 15% drone speed, 210% health. But I can overcharge, and it gives me the overcharge. So that means now I get 6 stinger hives, 200% damage, 100% range, 80% drone speed, 300% skill haste, and 420% health. That's a big difference between skill tier 3 and overcharge. That's humongous difference. You can bet your ass I'm putting a video up about this. Like a build video. You're damn right I am. This is something that should not be happening. And it is. Let me just save this shit. I'm saving this. I'm saving this build. So I don't forget. I had this idea a couple days ago and I was thinking, nah, you know, what if I did this? I mean, I didn't think it was going to overcharge. All I wanted from the BTSU gloves was simply to just get a little bit of speed so that my hive would come back. I didn't realize that once I detonated it, it gave me overcharge. So I jumped 4 tiers, and I'm gaining that. And I can see that I am because my hive goes from a radius like this to a radius like this. That tells me for sure that I'm overcharging. Now, when I was using the Acosta backpack,
Agent requesting backup.
I noticed that when it gave me overcharge, it said it overcharged me, but it really didn't. You saw the battery, and it's like, oh, I'm overcharged, but I didn't. This is something to do with the BTSU gloves. It might be a bug. I don't know. I should not be able to do this. I should not be able to overcharge at skill tier 3. They even tell you this. You got to be skill tier 6 with either one of those pieces.
Hey, you looking for something special?
And I can overcharge at skill tier 3 with these. Because, like I said, if you're new coming in, because I rolled 3 of my hardwired pieces into red. So I think the game, like I said, I think the game thinks, because if you do the math, I'm using technician, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? That's what it thinks, and that's what I think's going on. Is those red tiers that I rolled, those 3 that I rolled into red, it still thinks they're yellow for some reason. Because I should not be able to overcharge. And you see the difference in my damage when it comes to my skills. Like, you're going from a 15% radius to a 200% radius. That's 185 fucking percent difference. Suddenly I've become more powerful than I should be. Not only in skill damage and stuff, but I can also put DPS out pretty good. Especially if I throw the capacitor on. Because I think the capacitor thinks as well that it's at skill tier 6. I don't know, I'll try to... I'll tell you in a second if that's what it thinks. If it does, this is going to be crazy. Yeah, yeah, it's doing quite a bit of damage actually. It's doing more damage than it would at skill tier 6. It was doing like 3.4 million, and then I moved it, and it. So, I mean, I take the range as a grain of salt too as well, because it's not. I think sometimes you're hitting harder than it's telling you you are. The best way to gauge that, I think, is to watch the armor go down. Like, you see the armor bars on the fucking yellow. If they go down really quick, like my pestilence would, then you know you got something nasty. But I was just thinking, you know, if I put on my so let me tell you something about, I think I don't have a lot of critical hit damage, and I don't really care about that. The fact that I can proc um, obliterate quite easily with only 32.5% critical hit chance amazes me. And when I switch to the other one, this one, it's even proccing on there at 20%. Like, that's not even funny. So somebody told me, you know, it has to be about, I think, 35%. It was the fact that it's proccing the way it is at 32.5%. That's crazy. And 20% it's even proccing at. Let's see how often it does. Let's test that again. Let's see how often it does with the capacitor. Just gonna watch the watch the bottom of the screen to see how often it comes up. I'm gonna compare the two. Not bad, not bad, not bad. This bad boy's talking a lot more often. Yeah, I like it. Like I said, the fact that it's giving me fucking overcharge at skill tier 3, I'll take it. Because that's basically jumping me 4 tiers as soon as I do that.
Nice to see you, Agent.
Now, did they take... Oh, they took it over. Perfect place to practice. Right here. Control point. They just took it back. And the reason why they took it back is because I didn't give them any supplies. So they probably just got overran. Basically. Okay, so... let me just put some things in here. As soon as my laptop wakes up. Wake up. It's like my daughter in the morning. I wake up at fucking 6:30, 7 o'clock. She's still sleeping. It's time to go to school. Go in, turn her light on, wake up. Come back. About 5 minutes later, she's still in bed. Covers over her head so that she doesn't see the light. Okay. I'll give her another 5 minutes. So I end up going to do things, you know, getting her brother up and stuff. Forget all about the fact that she's still in bed. And now we gotta rush. Okay, so here's my other pet peeve in this game. So we're on a heroic level for our world, because it only goes up to heroic. I wish they had legendary worlds. I really do wish they would add a legendary world. Where it wasn't easy either. They need to make it like fucking hard. Like, it should be really hard. But this shit, even on heroic, this shit should never be coming up in the open world. I should never be finding purple shit. We're done that phase. Not only am I 10 levels above what I was normally, because if you don't have the expansion, you can only go to level 30, right? And then you get your numbers. So you're actually a stronger agent at level 40 plus your numbers.
Deploying UAVs.
Uh-oh. I just walked into one hell of a shit storm. And I'm probably gonna die. Yep.
Agent vital signs.
There was
0.
more enemies there than I thought. There was a lot more enemies than I thought there. Plus a robot on top of that. That was not good. I thought there was just, you know, like one guy and a robot or two guys and a robot. I was like, oh, I got this. I'll just run out there. Next thing I know, there's a whole fucking battalion waiting for me. Yeah, probably not the best idea. Well, I mean, my ass is sore now. Now I'm gonna kill. I don't think they'll be there now. They'll probably be gone. Yeah, they're gone. Which is fine. Okay, so obviously I'm gonna switch over to these bad boys.
Friendly combatants nearby.
Just give me 1 second before we start World War III. God damn, they need to make a better seal on those things. Why is my shit frozen? Oh my god. Fucking Windows 10. I'm gonna freeze. Sorry, I'm trying to fix this shit. I just want to add one thing to this thing and it keeps freezing on me. We used to make fun of Windows 95 or 98 way back in the day. And now I'm making fun of Windows 10 because it's being a piece of shit.
Friendly combatants
And
detected.
people wonder why I like Apple. I don't know why. I can't imagine why. What do you think? Why do you think I like Apple? Because they're more fucking reliable. That's for damn sure. They're expensive, but they're way more friggin' reliable. And I think they know that. That's why they charge so much for them. They're like, yeah, we're reliable, and you know it. But you're gonna pay a pretty penny for it. Okay, it's actually cooperating this time, I think. I haven't pressed save yet, so we'll find out as soon as I press. Okay, so far so good. We'll see. Shit, don't start World War III without me. Wait. Okay, there is
Friendly
people there.
combatants nearby.
Alright. If you ask for it. Bastard. Overcharge. That's skill tier 3. How do I know it is? Because I'll show you. Look at the size of the radius. That's how I know it's overcharging. But how is that possible, George? I don't know. But it is. And I'm not going to complain. I guess I better call for reinforcements, because if I don't, then I'm gonna have
Reinforcements en route.
to. Okay, that was rude, whoever did that. Ouch, bastard. Somebody's touchy-feely today. Oh, no you don't. You're not touching me. Come on. Somebody's too touchy.
Friendly combatants nearby.
Whew. You are becoming a pain in my ass. Okay, stop hitting me from impossible angles there, buddy. There, no, fuck off. Time to heal. Oh shit, you scared the fucking shit out of me. I thought one of those friggin' rushers was behind me. All I heard was
This way.
thought one of those rushers was behind me. It was just friendly. Because basically, because of where my overlay is, it's actually blocking my my little mini map, so I can't see where they're coming from. It's kind of like having that fog of war thing on, without actually having it on.
Friendly combatants detected.
Okay, are we getting attacked by multiple sources here now? It looks like there's somebody from over there coming now. I mean, you can see that I'm still tier 3, right? Watch this. Overcharge now. Now, you want to see that I'm confirming overcharge? Look at the size of that radius of that hive. Wow. That's definitely overcharged, buddy. Yeah, how the fuck am I overcharged at still tier 3? I have no idea. I have a good idea, actually. But I can't confirm that theory.
Incoming backup request.
I hear something. Oh, of course that's why I hear something, because they're fucking right there. Oh yeah, you shut that mystery over there. You don't do shit.
Heavily armored hostile detected.
I got enemies behind me, I think. Oh shit, I got more sneaking up behind me.
Civilians in danger.
Jesus Christ. They're all over the place. Fuck out of here. Is that another enemy back there? Oh, only one way to find out. Okay, there's one over here who's hiding. We got a buttload over there. Okay, now stop coming up behind me. Okay. Okay, you scared the shit out of me again. I thought it was one of those cars coming after me this time. Okay, why do we have to be so rude? I didn't light a fire under your ass. Oh no, no. Oh, I thought that was, I thought that was an enemy. Here we go now. Overcharge is coming for you. Why did you just throw a grenade beside yourself, you dumbass? Here, have some overcharge. It's Mongoose. He's about to die. He just doesn't know it yet. He's like, what the? How is this skill tier 3 killing me? Because we have figured something out.
Slowly now. Come on, you piece of crap. I won't let you do.
Fuck the civilians. Kill them all. Here, got a present for you, bitch. Yay!
Incoming hostiles detected.
No. Where they come from? Oh, hi. Present from hell. Ay. Not fucking happening.
Civilians in danger. Serious trauma detected.
They're not even hiding. I can't hit them from here. I'm out of bullets. Gun.
I don't know where these fuckers are hiding. That's the problem. Oh shit.
Watch out! They know what you're doing!
Ready to fight.
fucking enemy. He's ran all the way down here, has he?
Over there! There's no cover!
Don't worry, we're gonna get you. Don't worry. What the fuck?
Time to get that minigun firing!
Friendly combatants nearby. Vital signs critical. Heavily armored hostile detected.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. What the fuck
Serious
is in there?
trauma detected. Hostage is dead.
No, I don't care if the hostage is dead. I'm not attacking the hostages. Or that way, I'm going the other way. Hello. What's up, buddy? And I'm healing. I'm like, where is this guy coming from? Oh, you
Immediate
motherfucker.
medical assistance needed.
Who fucking just hit me from behind with that shit? You fucking cunt, he ran. There, get that Indian. They're running away because they're scared. Hey, bitch. I'm trying to be clever.
Civilians in danger.
You're on the minigun, but it doesn't turn this way, dumbass. See ya. Oh, what the fuck? I got somebody behind me? Alright, we gotta turn around and go behind us.
Light access locked.
them escape.
More like my line of saying.
I'm coming your way.
Found a new build, buddy. But I mean, the gear set is not the gear set itself is not new, but the build is. It's actually quite interesting. Actually, I don't know how this is happening, but it is. I'll show you in a minute after I get rid of these idiots.
Targeting hostile.
Something behind me or something behind me somewhere. That sounded awful close. Overcharged at skill tier 3. Imagine that shit. See ya, bitch.
Detecting additional hostile
What?
contacts.
Oh no. That's not good. I think we're gonna go... Yeah, I can see them. I can see them from here. Okay. You thought you had me, didn't you, fuckers? Not today. You're gonna laugh when you see this, actually. Because this is not supposed to happen. Ever.
Flank the target. You're dead. I'll blast it. I can't see anything. Now they're throwing secrets.
No, that's not what I'm talking about. You'll see in a minute. Something's happening in this game that should not be happening with this way I've got this set up. You should never get this. But it is.
Friendly control point detected.
Fire contigo, asshole! Cover fire! Done!
Okay, so the hostages are actually, I think one of them is already dead. Anyway, so what I'm going to show you is going to blow your mind because this is something that shouldn't be happening. Okay, so just let me get into safety because I think I just fought the whole city. Like, I destroyed this control point, then I was fighting behind me, then I was fighting up the street, and then I was fighting behind me, like, it was all over the place. Anyways, so, quick thing here. So, I'm running hardwired, as you can see. 3 of my hardwired pieces are rolled to weapon tier. And then, so I've got 4 weapon tiers. I have 1, 2, 3 skill tiers, because you get one for that. using technician. But with the to get overcharge, you have to be skill tier 6. So I'm getting I'm getting overcharged, and I shouldn't be getting overcharged. It's not supposed to do that. Unless, of course, the game thinks because Hardwired is actually a skill build, it's still kind of saying, well, that's a skill build, so he's technically skill tier 6. Because it would make sense if you do the math. Right? This is red, this is red, this is red. But if the game thinks that it's still yellow, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1 for using technician is 6. Because I'm not supposed to be able to overcharge. And it's not just these gloves. I can use the backpack, the Acosta backpack, and I can overcharge with skill tier 3 as well. So, I don't know what happened. Is it a bug? Because you shouldn't be able to overcharge. I couldn't overcharge before when I used just a straight up so basically I have skill tier 3, and then when I overcharge I technically have skill tier 7 for 15 seconds. That's not supposed to happen. But I have enough weapon tiers that I can do some pretty good damage with my weapons as well. So I better open that supply room door there. So I don't know what happened. I'm gonna give him some supplies too while I'm at it.
Really use your help.
So I'm not sure why it's doing that, but I'm not gonna complain. I am, however, gonna ask Ubisoft if that's normal. I know it seems like I'm a party pooper because I'm gonna let them know, but I actually want them to fix things. I don't know, because maybe that's what's happening. Maybe that's what's happening in PvP. You know, when I think people are doing more damage than they need to be doing with skills, maybe they're doing what I'm doing. I doubt it. I highly doubt that, but for shits and giggles, we'll say maybe they are. I want to give them the benefit of the doubt. I don't want to say that they're probably cheating, but they probably are cheating. But if this is true, this is not natural. So when people initially see my build, they're going to say, oh fuck, he's a DPS build. He's got no skill damage. He can't do shit to me. And then I overcharge because I'm not supposed to be able to overcharge, but I overcharge and I throw out my hive, and all of a sudden now they're getting destroyed. And they're trying to figure out why. And I'm even trying to figure out why it's allowing me to do this. Did I just break the matrix?
Wonder how they're doing back home.
I just became Neo. I'm kidding. Well, you never know. I might have with this build. You know what's funny about this is I had this idea for a couple days, and I was like, do I really want to do that though? Like, what if it doesn't work? And then as I was playing earlier, I was like, okay, it's letting me spam my secret mines. That's cool. And then I was like, oh, maybe I'll throw the BTSU gloves on just to speed up my hive, right? Just a little bit. And then I detonated my hive and it gave me overcharge, and I went, what in the hell? How am I overcharging and getting the ability? Because I can see that I'm overcharging because my hive range is going from this to this. So I know it's giving me overcharge for sure. And I'm looking at my thing and I'm going, 1, 2, 3. That's all I have is 3 skill tiers. Something's not right. Go back to the White House for a minute. Hopefully Trump's not there in the background somewhere, hiding in the office or something, you know? Give me 1 second, I'll be right back. Sorry about that. Just had to run upstairs and catch the guy before he rang the doorbell. Because for some reason, when anybody delivers shit to my address, aka Amazon, especially Amazon, they like to ding 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 on your fucking doorbell. And they always do it. Usually, they always do it when my son's down for a nap, which is really annoying.
Looking for something?
Just give me 1 second here. I'm just looking at this real quick. I have to check something.
Thanks for the business.
This is probably going to be a joke. I'm going to try it, but we'll see. I don't think it's a good idea, but not that I don't think it's good. It's a good build. It's conflict. Everything is wrong with conflict. The way it scales, everything is wrong. Plus, it caters to. It does. I have confirmed this many times. I've played this. Well, I'm level 100. I've got lots of experience in conflict. So I can tell you from experience that this game literally caters to meta builds. And the meta builds that I might make an anti-meta build, and it doesn't give a shit about that. It only cares about the meta build itself. So while I might kill it, for the most part, I'm probably not going to kill it in conflict anyways. In the Dark Zone I will, but here I won't. I know this because I actually ran the meta build and I found that I was killing all kinds of people like nonstop. I was like, yeah, that's what I thought, but I don't want to run this meta build that everybody's running. I need to make a build that destroys that shit. That makes people think, oh, maybe I shouldn't run that anymore. Maybe I should actually use this thing that God gave me, you know, instead of going, oh, I can just do this build because it's, really easy. Sometimes you got to use your own brain, There's always going to be somebody that comes along and does something better, regardless of who you are. I don't care how good you are. There will be somebody out there that is better. For fuck's sakes, we lost somebody in the transition? Really? Who left? Probably the noob that left. As soon as I see the names, I'll know.
Wipe out the enemy before you run out of reinforcements.
Yeah, it was that guy. I thought it was. Friggin' noob. Quitter.
Rogue explosive seeker mine detected. Stinger hive detected. Agent down.
Bitch. Down.
The enemy is acquiring the boost. The enemy has acquired the boost. Rogue explosive seeker mine detected. Rogue stinger hive detected. Agent down. Serious trauma detected.
specialization supply drop has been arranged for you.
Watch the middle. Behind us.
Friendly claiming the
Behind
supply
us,
drop.
behind us, behind us, behind us. Behind us.
Rogue explosive seeker mine detected.
The specialization supply drop has been claimed by an ally.
Rogue stinger hive detected. Agent down.
Is this guy dead over here?
An agent needs assistance.
Halfway to the finish.
You fucking cheating prick.
Agent incapacitated.
Fucking shoot me before he's even around the fucking corner. See that shit? Motherfucker. I caught that on fucking live stream. Look at that. He's like that far from the corner shooting me through it. Piece of shit. Fucking people in this game, man, they can't fucking kill you legitimately. And they wonder why people hate it. Fucking pieces of shit in this game. They're fucking loads that should have been swallowed.
Immediate medical assistance needed. An agent needs assistance.
There are no more rogue reinforcements. Eliminate whoever's left.
Boost about to activate. System malfunctioning. System restored. Agent down. Serious trauma detected. Boost now active.
Yeah, whatever, faggot.
Rogue explosive.
Get out of here, you fucking noob, with your fucking welfare shield.
Seeker mine
Seriously.
detected.
You're fucking using a meta build, bum. I'm using a skill build. You're a fucking joke. Oh, they've got a damage buff. That's why. Fucking scrub. Don't fucking dance over me, you bum. I've already killed you 3 times. Using a skill build, for fuck's sakes. Fucking nooblet. You have no right to fucking do that shit. When you're that bad. Where's this bum with the shield? Oh, he's right there. Nope. Just see, I can do this and bring it back, asshole. He's in here. Off my secret, I'll find him. Yeah, he's up top, guys.
Rogue stinger hive detected. An agent needs assistance.
You don't have many reinforcements left.
Is he up top still? Is he running back to his spawn?
I've sent a specialization supply drop to you already. is yours. Good job.
In the end, your shield doesn't win, bud. I like it. Now that we're out of there, so I wanted to just point one thing out because one guy was running hazard protection
Safe area
in the
detected.
very beginning. At the very beginning of the match, the guy that I killed and dropped, I dropped him, then killed him. He was immune to my bleed, which again, like I said, I don't care if you bleed or not. The point of that whole explosion is to kill you. I don't give a shit about your hazard protection because it's going to stop you from bleeding. Congratulations, but
Agent requesting backup.
if I've got enough damage on there, the explosion is going to drop your ass. So it's not going to matter. Your hazard protection, you might as well just go build a new build. Because as soon as people figured out how to stop status effect builds, I started working on skill builds with damage, with skill damage instead. And then realized that hazard protection builds are good, but in the end, skill damage always wins. And then there's the noobs that run all blues, and they think, oh, nobody can kill me because I'm using all blues. Guess what? Yes, you can die just as quick as anybody else. As a matter of fact, I had a guy that tried to rush me one time with all blues, and I was running a skilled damage build, and I dropped him in 2 hits. And he was running hazard protection as well. Like, he was all blues. If I did the math correctly, this guy was running pretty much as much hazard protection as you could possibly can run. But again, that's why you see me running with the Hive, and you see me running with the Explosive Secret Mine when I run a skill damage build. Because they do the most damage. Now, I'm not using a full skill build. That's the funny part. Because I was still actually able to do some pretty good damage with my gun. As I could with my skills. So as you can see, like, if you're new and you're not still watching, three of the hardwires are into weapon damage. So I've got 1, 2, this one, and then you get 1 for that. So I'm skill to 3. Then I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 weapon damage. This is also stacking as well, and it does proc quite often on both weapons. So that's giving me another 25% weapon damage as well. A little bit of armor regen, not much. So that's the thing that people don't understand about this whole thing. Is I'm running basically a hybrid fucking skill build that's just disgusting. And I can overcharge.
Unplug all electronic devices that are not in use. Thank you for your cooperation.
There was a guy near the end of that match. You saw me drop him, but somebody took my kill, obviously, because I didn't finish him off. Somebody else did. But he was hiding way over in the car there, and I was at the one spot. Now, normally my Stinger Hive wouldn't be able to reach him, but because I'm skill tier 3, and for some damn reason, I don't know if I just figured something out that most people have not, I'm able to overcharge. So that Stinger Hive goes boom, it gets a huge radius boost, and now I can reach him. And it does a hell of a lot more damage when it does overcharge. See, there's a lot of people out there that will say overcharge is not worth it, but I think if you overcharge at the right time in a PvP match, it's more than viable to use. Now let's keep in mind that I'm overcharging, and my team is also getting overcharged as well. Which is definitely not supposed to happen either way, but it is. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try something. Be prepared. I'm telling you right now, be prepared, because I am going to be making a build video about this actually right now, but not live. I'm going to record it and then I'm going to release it. So, thank you for watching, and you will see a video today. I can't guarantee how long it takes because YouTube takes it sometimes when I upload a video, they do it up right away and it's ready to go, and then sometimes it takes a couple hours. When COVID was going on, like badly, back in the second wave or first wave, and I did videos, it took days for my shit to be ready to go. Sometimes it took 2 days for them to like fix up my video so it was ready to go. Now it's faster because more people are they're back to work, right? So, but if they did that again, it would be slow. So I'll be back.